Yo, yo, yo. What up, guys? Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's having a good week. Today's episode is going to be a little different. Um, I don't have anything prepared. I'm not going to speak on any specific topic or teach you guys anything. Today I'm actually going in raw and kind of want to just talk about something that's been on my mind lately and something that I've been going through. So I have nothing prepared. It's going to be straight up raw. These thoughts and ideas are going to be straight up from my heart. I have nothing written down. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest and raw with you guys a bit and kind of show you and talk about what I go through and what I'm going through instead of pretending to be the guy who has his has everything together all the time and knows all this and that. Because I do know a lot, but at the same time, a lot of stuff I'm talking about, I'm still learning how to put into practice. I'm still working on myself. So yeah, and that's why I started this podcast, really to teach and to learn and to be honest and raw. So to, today's topic is basically the idea of yearning for somebody and why yearning for someone completely sucks. So let's just start with what is yearning. And basically it's when you are involuntarily missing someone. So you're missing someone and feeling some type of way about someone that you wish you were not feeling. Like it's just how you feel. Obviously, you can't control your feelings, so and you wish you didn't feel that way, and you don't want to feel that way, but you do. And man, it's something I'm going through right now, and I'm actually, filming this podcast on Thanksgiving. But basically, as you guys and I've spoke on in my past situationship, it lasted a few months. But if I'm going to be honest, is one of the deepest feelings I've had for a girl for a long time. I've been with a lot of girls that have had my fair share of experiences. I've had long term relationships, short term, hookups, whatever, right? And I would say out of all those girls, which there's a decent amount, only 4 times I'd say I've ever felt like I loved them. And this was one of those times. And unfortunately, it came to an end like 2 months ago, 2 to 3 months ago. Actually, yeah, like 2 months ago, because she quote unquote wasn't ready for a relationship, which is, it is what it is, right? And then I'm speaking on this topic because me and her go to the same gym, and I saw her today at the gym, and it kind of just not necessarily triggered me, but I was already kind of feeling this yearning for the past since we've honestly ended things, and this is the first time I've seen her in a couple months in person, and so um yeah, I decided to just speak on it and be honest about it. We haven't we are no contact, we don't talk, but yeah, so like once again, the idea of that's just setting kind of the stage, I guess, but basically, I guess these past couple of months, my heart has just been yearning for her. And it sucks and it's a frustrating and it's annoying because I ended things out of self-respect and out of love for myself because I thought I deserved better. So my mind is on the right page of you know what you want, this, that, and the third. Stay in your lane. You pick you over them. But my heart has a mind of its own. And it's so frustrating because since we've ended things, I dream about her sometimes. Good dreams and bad dreams. Mostly bad, which sucks. Mostly nightmares. I think about her. sometimes she's like the first thing, and I wish it wasn't like, see, this is the idea of yearning. It's involuntarily. I wish I could control myself. I wish I could control my emotions and tell myself not to feel this way, but and that's why it's so frustrating. But yeah, I catch myself thinking about her a lot in the morning, sometimes before I go to bed. I catch myself wondering if she's feeling the same way that I feel. But most importantly, like physically, sometimes my heart like literally aches for her, and it's so annoying and it sucks. And this is part of heartbreak, but it's just so frustrating. And even today, right? I'm at Thanksgiving. It's because today's Thanksgiving, right? And all I can think about really is how great or how different it would be if she was there with me. And yeah, it just sucks. And then, like, I just wish I could force myself. Like, if there was a wish, I wish I could control my emotions. I wish I could truly tell my heart to not feel the way it does. It would be make things so much easier, but that's not the way life works. Another thing is, it's funny, right? I mean, I heard this before. Some of the deepest feelings you have for people, relationships, or whatever, will be with people where it wasn't for years, but it was only for like a few months, but it was deep. And that's what I had. Honestly, like I said, I loved her. And this brings me to the point of kind of where I'm most bothered. And that is this what we had and how it ended. Basically, I have zero confidence in relationships anymore. I have zero confidence in myself. I have zero confidence in women. And it's bad. It sucks. Especially with how bad things are already with modern dating. But let me explain why, right? So let's talk about how, and I'm going to be ranting this episode, like I said. So, how I treated her, right? So, okay, so not even Hunter. So, let's just first of all talk about what I personally bring to the table. So, not about her for right now, what about I bring to the table? I'm 6 foot. I'm in the best shape of my life. I have a six pack. I have a nice body. I'm in great shape. I'm about to run a marathon. I'm smart, right? I have a good job. I went to one of the best business schools in the nation. I make good money. I have a good job. I have a head on my shoulders. I would say I'm a good person, right? And it's like, how can you tell yourself you're a good person? Well, I'm loyal. I'm honest. I live with honor. Every There's a saying, right? Well, you can tell how like good a person is by their oldest friend. Well, literally, most of my friends, 90% of them, are from elementary school. So there's that. So yeah, I'm not ugly. I'm decent looking, right? And I dress well. I take care of myself. So there's that. That's what I bring to the table. I bring a lot to the table. I have a car. Like I have, I know what I want with my life. So yeah, so that's what I bring to the table, right? And it's not always about what you bring to the table. So let's talk about actually how I treated her. Well, I respected her. I got her flowers. I was there for her all the time. I held her when she cried. I wiped her tears away. I picked her up when she was down. I was loyal to her. I showed her love physically, emotionally, spiritually, and like verbally. Like every way I could show her love, I did. For once, okay, I'll say this. I'm honestly, if I look back on my life, I haven't treated all girls well. I'm not gonna lie, not even good. Some of them are right. But for the first time in my life, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my hardest. And so, and then it's like, okay, so you treated her well, and I took her out. We actually went on dates all the time, and we had fun. So now it's like, okay, well, oh yeah, and also this, she didn't have like a lot of family here. Her family, let's just say her family wasn't that close, right? So, and I had her meet my family, and I wanted to show her another side. Like I wanted her to like be part of my family. I wanted her. My parents liked her. I wanted her to be. I want to show her like, look, yeah, you're not close with the other family, but here's a family right here. This is your. This can be your family now. You know what I mean? So I treated her the best I could. Like, and I promise you, it was good. It was great. I promise. Cause I try. I really tried my best. And when I try my best at anything, you just know it. It's gonna. This happens, or it's gonna. It's really a good try. You know what I mean? So now let's talk about, well, how did I make her feel, right? How did I make her feel? Well, she used to tell me all the time, I feel loved by you. I could tell you love me. This, that, and the third, right? So like she felt loved. She didn't feel like I was distant, like, and I was, so she felt loved. So after all that, all those things I bring to the table, how I treated her the best I've ever treated any girl, plus I made her feel loved. That still wasn't enough. Hey man, that hurts, right? When you try your best and like you don't, like the song, like when you try your best and you don't succeed, it sucks. It hurts. And then I thought, well, if all those things ain't enough, and especially the love part, especially the emotional part, if loving my love ain't enough, is anything ever gonna be enough? And the answer is no, at least for her. But the problem is, if I bring that all to the table and a person could, and I could give them my all, and a person could still, or it's still not good enough, now I feel like I'm never gonna be good. Like I'll bring that to the table every single time, and I'll never be good enough for anybody, and nothing's ever gonna be good enough. And that hurts, right? That has destroyed my confidence. I'm hurt. I don't even want to. I don't even. After that, it's like nothing's ever gonna be enough. What's the point of even trying, right? What's the point? I don't even, as right now, I don't even want to have any kind of connection with any woman. And like I'm so hurt. Like I'm honestly, I'm frustrated. I'm mad. Like how could that not be enough? Like I don't know. And then so now, because I'm hurt from this and I'm mad, but somehow even after all that, my heart still misses her. My heart still loves her. My heart literally sometimes like aches for her, and that's where like it's really, it just sucks, and it's confusing because it's like two sides of you, your brain and your heart, just pulling at each other, pulling, 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 pulling. And I'm just wondering, when is this pulling gonna stop, right? And I've been through this before, but it's been a long time since I felt this deeply about someone. I would say I believe in the idea of every time you're with someone or like take someone serious and you guys break up or things end, they take a piece of you, right? Well, this person took a really big piece of me. It's been a long time since I've felt someone take that much. And if I look at it in a positive way, which is hard, it's, I'm happy. I feel I'm happy. I'm feeling something. For I'm always like talking about do this, do that, just to feel something. But so it feels good to feel something, even if it's negative. But at the same time, it just sucks. And it's like I said, my confidence is down. My confidence in the dating scene and relationships is at rock bottom for sure. I have no, if I'm being honest, I have no skin in the game anymore. I'm just done. I know I need time. I know it's only been a couple of months, but if I'm honest, I'm just frustrated. And I'm just wondering, like, has anyone else felt this way where you just have two sides of you pulling in different directions and it feels like it's ripping you apart and you have just no clue. You have no clue what to think sometimes, right? It's like, and then another thing, I truly used to believe that, like, if two people love each other, they'll find a way to make things work. Now I don't even know what to believe. Now I don't. I'm just confused. Like I said, I'm angry and I just wanted to rant, kind of talk about it, kind of just show you guys I'm not perfect. I'm not even close to perfect. I'm actually the opposite of perfect. I suck. Right? I couldn't even I couldn't even get the girl that I loved. I couldn't get the girl, right? I lost the girl. I lost. And this is part of life, right? And I know I'll be okay. But it's been like I said, I know I have so much experience with women that I know when something's special and when it's not. And it truly was, and it just sucks. And that's another thing. It just sucks that something that good had to go down like that and be wasted. And yeah, it's like I just want so bad for it to, the pain and for it to go away. And it just takes time. But when we first ended things, I was like, I knew I was gonna be okay. I've always known I'll be okay. But it's weird, like the yearning in my heart and the way it feels has gone worse. And on today, like days like today, Thanksgiving, where I just wish I was with her, and I wish she was right here by my side, and I wish she was with my family, and I wish, yeah, you know, and that's all I can think about right now. So it sucks. Sorry, I had to go off a little bit or just talk a little bit. This is gonna be like a short episode, kind of boring. Maybe some of you guys can relate. I don't know. I'm sorry if you do relate, because yearning for someone sucks and it stings and it's uncontrollable, which is probably the worst part. Like literally, heart, please stop. Like someone ripped this heart out of me and throw it on the ground and stomp it out, so I don't ever have to feel something again. Please. Anyways, that's it. That's my rant. That's gonna be this week's episode. Sorry if you don't like it, but just wanted to show you how the things I go through and how I'm feeling sometimes. And it's not always gonna be rainbows and butterflies. A lot of the time, it's this. But yeah, I think I'm hurt because I have no hope. I've lost hope. I after making that dating episode, or I'm talking about modern dating and why it sucks, and using all those stats, this relationship, this situationship just backed it up, and I don't know. Like sometimes I have confidence in a lot of things, and things are going well, a lot of ways in my life, but with women, with dating, even though like I would say I'm not a high value male because I'm not rich or anything, but I'm for sure like decent. I'm for sure above average. I'll say I'm above average, and it still ain't working. It still ain't enough. I don't know what's going to be enough anymore. And I'm starting to lose hope. And one of my biggest goals is to have a family, to have kids, to truly have like a strong relationship and bond with somebody. But I don't know if I'm ever going to get that after this experience, after diving deep into modern dating. I don't know. And I'm losing hope. I have a lot of hope for a lot of things, but with my dating and stuff like that, hope's gone. So but I am going to be good. I'm going to take a step back, focus on myself like I have been, keep pushing. But man, it's tough sometimes, especially during the holidays. Then we got Christmas coming up. And yeah, I'll be with my family and it'll be nice still, but it ain't the same as if she was like right by my side, you know what I mean? Or and I'll be thinking about that, and even though I don't want to think about it in my heart, as much as Christmas is awesome, much as I have a lot to be grateful for because because I have like a good family that takes care of me and will be around. There will be a piece missing. There will be something missing. And that just stings, you know? Anyways, thanks for listening. This was me just being straight up raw. Make fun of me, roast me. I probably deserve it low key, but yeah, I decided sometimes I'm going to decide that I just want to rant and be real and talk about how I feel sometimes. So that's how I'm feeling today on Thanksgiving. There's a lot to be thankful for, but today's just one of those days, you know what I mean? Something just didn't feel right. I felt like something was missing and it sucks. And seeing her at the gym made it harder, but I know I'll be okay. I just need some time. But yeah, just yearning for someone sucks. It's one of the worst feelings ever. And it sucks that it's uncontrollable. Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving with your family. Everyone who has a girl, everyone who spent it with their girlfriend, whatever, boyfriend, you're lucky as hell. I'm jealous. Matching, I saw this TikTok the other day, like matching pajamas and like these like Christmas pajamas, and they were dancing around the Christmas tree. And then at the end, like this dude just started screaming in pain. That's literally how I feel. So, yep. Peace.